Hi everyone. Happy middle of the day Tuesday. I hope you guys are all having an amazing day so far. So I wanted to pop on and do a quick video. I don't know what made me think of doing this topic per se, because it is such like a taboo subject nowadays. I feel like you're either in the market where either you love social media, love network marketing, or you hate social media and you hate network marketing. So I will wait a couple seconds and then I will kind of get started on it. And hopefully I have some folks join me so I can get their opinion on everything. I'm really hoping that this Diet Coke gives me some sort of caffeine, which is probably not going to wake me up because even coffee doesn't wake me up nowadays. So yeah, that's kind of what it is right now. So, okay. So I apologize in advance because I didn't script this. I didn't really write down that many thoughts. So if I start rambling, I apologize, but I'm going to try to keep my thoughts as concise as possible. So just a little bit about my background as far as like network marketing, which I really don't like using that term because now I feel like it has such a negative connotation to it. And I feel like every time someone says like network marketer, like you think like, I don't know, it doesn't sit well anymore. So I don't label myself as that generally, but I'm guessing like in part of what I do on a daily basis, I guess that's kind of like the fitting title nowadays. So about 3 to 4 years ago, is it? No, I think I'm exaggerating as always. Probably we'll say about 2 to 3 years ago. I was on Facebook and I had seen the post, which I'm sure like everyone has seen, and it was the photographs of the Epic mascara. Actually, no, Epic. It was a 3D fiber lash mascara back then. It was the only one that they had, and so I was totally obsessed with it. And then I received a message one day, and they had asked me if I had wanted to try this mascara. So of course I said yes because our mascara is amazing, and let me just kind of fix that a little bit. So because it is amazing, so I ended up purchasing our kit, and I purchased the kit because it was a better deal. So at the time it never occurred to me like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make this into a business or anything like that. So I just kind of bought the kit and didn't really think much of it. And then I remember kind of like sitting there, and I ended up like watching one of the training videos one night when I was bored. And then they got me like really amped. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I could actually do this like for real, like, you know. So that is how I got into the business that I am working with right now. So flash forward, I am in law school right now. That is what my main thing is right now that I'm working on. So I do law school full time. I'm lucky enough to be able to do that. I have my little side business that I'm doing right now also. I am doing YouTube as well. And so, yeah, that's kind of like what my life is right now. I get to do everything that I love on a daily basis, and I'm totally obsessed with it. So anyways, that's just a little background on what's going on with me right now. So I had this thought, right, come across my mind earlier today, and it was about cold messaging. So I'm sure like now that Facebook has become like more of a way that everyone runs their business. It's kind of just like you're kind of used to it now. Like you see like all the time, like scrolling down Facebook, you'll see like posts like about like, everyone promoting their business, what they're doing every day. It's not so much like, I feel like that's a bulk of the posts that we see. So then I thought to myself, and I've heard like so many, because I have so many friends that are in different network marketing companies that like I love picking their brains to see like what it is that they are trained to do essentially, and how it is that they have been promoting their business and stuff. And I always like end up scrolling across like these posts that like end up like calling out a certain company, and then they start bashing them about how they do their practices. So cold messaging seems to be like at the, I guess, top of the list as all the complaints that that everyone has about network marketing. So for me personally, when I first started, I used to cold message. I did it a lot. And I did it because that's what I was trained and told to do. And it wasn't like in the sense of you need to send like a million strangers a message a day, you know what I mean, in order to do this. But it kind of was like if you reach out and present the product to people, like this is, you know, going to be what the response is. Eventually you're going to get someone who likes the product, who wants to try the product and everything. Me personally, if you ask my husband, I am a bit of a social anxiety person. Like I can't deal with like rejection. I can't deal with like socially awkward moments. So in the past and even presently, like when I reach out to someone for product or for, you know, recruitment purposes, it's not just because this person randomly showed up on my list of friends, you know. And I'm obviously like, I want to put this out there that I am not even by any means sitting there like saying anything bad about anyone who does this. That's not what I'm saying. Who the hell am I to like make any sort of comment and tell someone how to run their business? That's not what I'm saying. What I'm talking about is me personally and how I feel comfortable doing it. So I just want to like throw that out there before I continue. So ultimately, so when it comes to like the messaging and stuff, so whenever I am online and I see someone, like, because I am friends with, I believe now it's almost 5,000 people on Facebook, I see so many different posts a day, and I have to say that I keep notes. So right here, my notebook, I even like wrote down, jotted a couple like sorry notes for today's video, which obviously I'm not sticking to because I'm like rambling like an idiot. But so whenever I reach out to someone like for a product or for recruitment purposes, it's because I've either been interacting with that person for a long time, or I see something about their posts that they do, like, or their personality, or because I feel comfortable doing it. I honestly, like, I'm scared now, like for the, you know, direct, or why do I keep saying direct, the network marketing, because now I feel like everyone that reaches out to people are starting to get like a bad reputation, and it makes me sad because like I know that everyone that's involved in these businesses, I don't care what company you're with, like everyone has a good heart, and I think that everyone goes at it with like the mindset that they just want to be successful. So it breaks my heart that like, you know, there's gotten to be like this stigma of like every time you receive a message like in your inbox, like it's, you know, for this purpose only. And I have to say honestly, like I get like messages probably at least like 4 to 5 plus, if not more. It's probably more on like other days, that, you know, the only reason this person is contacting you is because they want to tell you about their business. And that's fine. I honestly, me personally, I'm more of like a direct person. So if someone is contacting me about their business, I would prefer that they honestly just came right out and said it, as opposed to like trying to pretend to get to know me and then following up with, hey, by the way, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know if that sounds rude or not, but I feel like I'm kind of like rambling in this video. But again, I love what I do. I really do. I love, you know, being in the market to like help women, and I love that it helps me to be able to go to school full time and to, you know, do something that I love. Actually, 2 things that I love on a daily basis, you know, and that's like, it involves like social media and networking and all that. So, and it's also helped me like in my school life as well, because like being involved with network marketing has allowed me to be a lot more upfront and a lot more direct, and to actually have, you know, more guts in the real world, as where before, like I remember my first live video that I ever did, like I literally stared down the entire time. I didn't know what the hell to talk about. But I don't know, I remember my cousin actually messaging me afterwards and saying, Mia, you look so freaking nervous. Like, what the hell is your problem? So it's helped me, you know what I mean? Like come out of my shell a lot. And it's like, you know, doing lives on Facebook is actually what made me want to start doing, you know, YouTube videos. So it helped me out a lot in that sense. So I'm definitely not complaining, but yeah, I just wanted to come on and talk about that. And also, like, as far as like the recruiting goes, like, also, I know me personally, when it comes to like recruiting, like I think about recruiting, even though like what we do is an online mainly, like I like to do like parties in person. Like that's just kind of me because I like connecting with women. I like to have like wine and like do all that stuff. But I feel like reaching out to like women, you know what I mean, to like work with, like I look at these women like would I want to spend physical time in the office with these women? You know what I mean? Because essentially that's what building like a team for success is. You know what I mean? Like I want personally, like I want women that are going to work hard, that are going to be positive, like women that I reach out to or that I've spoken to about the opportunity. It's because I have been watching their posts. I have been watching any live videos that they might be doing. I see like how positive they are on a daily basis. And these are the things that I think about, like when I like are thinking about reaching out to this person. Like it's not just a number on a page to me. It's not just, hey, let me get this many people like underneath me as I can and then see how that goes. No, that's not how it works. At least like if you want to have like a successful business, then it's definitely like finding and like being like picky about like the people that you're going to work best with. And that's not saying anything about like everything else, but it's like certain personalities get along with certain personalities and there's nothing wrong with anyone. It's just like, I mean, that's just kind of like common knowledge, right? Like how many times have you been maybe like in a work environment and you're not too crazy about the people that you work with? You know what I mean? Like what if like on your 9 to 5 like office job, you were able to handpick the people that you worked with? You know what I mean? Like how awesome would that be? And that's the opportunity that I have. So that's why when I reach out to people and people reach out to me, like I want to make sure personally that it's like the best fit for them too. Because you want people to be happy with what they're doing. You want them to feel passion with what they're doing. You want them, because passion is like, to me, passion is worth more than money. Like if you can do something that you're passionate about and make so money as opposed to something you make a ton of money at and you're totally miserable, like which are you going to pick? You're going to pick the one that makes you happy, right? So I'm going to get off this rant, but I know that like video was like all over the place and I don't know why the heck I felt the need to make it, but you know what? God had told me that someone out there needed to hear this, so I just went with it. So on that note, I'm going to continue my Tuesday and I need to get to class in a couple hours, but I still got some work to do. So I hope you guys are having a great day and I'll talk to you later. Bye.